I initially wasn't going to do anything on Bernie leaving the race because if you go down just a few videos, I've already talked about it. I knew it was on its way. This isn't anything that, I wasn't like, okay, yeah, Bernie drops out. Who really cares? But the butthurt has been too good. Yeah. Like, wow. Wow, people are like really upset. Like they couldn't. Oh my goodness, not in a million years did I see this coming. That Bernie wasn't. Yeah, okay. First and foremost, progressives, you're communist. Stop saying you're anything but. Okay, you are communist type dictatorial ideology, and really, it's dead. It's done. Okay, seriously, this is like I don't want no parts of that. And you know what? They're not wrong too, because a lot of what you proclaim to be about. It's like George Carlin said. They just mix up these words and they brand and then rebrand and then put it under another banner. And honestly, you guys are chasing the false god of equality. I really believe that to be the case. Like, look, no one's equal. I try to make that point on this channel day in, day out. We all bring something different to the table. Everybody has their own unique skills, and we're supposed to use those skills in tandem together to build something, to make great things happen. I mean, one of the biggest reasons we have so many issues, particularly when it comes to our young men, is that so many of them just don't have any purpose. And the reason that they don't have any purpose is because, the government can't provide that to you. Like the purpose that you seek has to come from within, or from, those who are to guide you, i.e. your parents and the like. So, but the blue team goes out of its way to just destroy and wreck families. They don't care a thing about the familial unit, which actually is supposed to be the how to act in many ways like the governmental like the government does for many people, i.e. provide, protect, all the functions that you as an individual can't achieve are those that your family is supposed to help guide you and push you along that way. Your mom, pop, and things along those sorts. But with the sexual liberation, no, you can have that baby and the government will be there to take care of you. The incredible welfare state, very socialistic and in communistic welfare state that we have here in the United States, which is why, because everybody just looks at the urban areas. That's the thing. All you have to do is look at the urban areas and realize that communism is a fail for the most part. But the problem is that they're like, capitalism's capitalism. And a lot of nonprofits and charities and like, which will turn around and be like, yes, we're all about this thing right here. Ultimately, because, we got to spend 80% of our overhead on the like we got to spend 80% of our profits, or the revenue, the money that we get in on overhead, and there's just nothing left. Remember the one Black Lives Matter, the Black Lives Matter woman who they got a grant. They got $100,000 grant from the state of California, and she gave herself $100,000 salary. Yeah, that type of thinking. So, when it comes down to it, when it all boils down to it, guys, this was something that, if you have a shred of adult in you, you could have seen coming from a mile away. But let's get into some of these thanks Bernie tweets, because let's have a little fun. This is Tim Black. While he stayed in, they blamed him. Now he's dropped out and they continue to blame him. The only constant in their blame is the only constant is their blame, but here's the truth. Bernie inspired the world. Who have they inspired? No one. We must take it from here. We will. Thanks, Bernie. Hashtag, not me, us. Oh, yes, that's right. You wave that commie flag there, Tim Black. not to call him black a communist, but what I am saying is that the ideology that you that the juice that you have drunken is red, and it's not Kool-Aid. Thanks, Cory Booker. Hold on, that was an ad. Every lip who spent the last year dragging Bernard through the slime, and then today tweeting, "Thanks, Bernie, for all your work, for changing the party for the better, and for being an inspiration to us all," is a loser bitch. Eat my... Oh, yeah, Sarah Squirm. All right, cool. Thank you, Bernie, for inspiring the creation of a new mass social movement for radical change to secure equality and social justice, but just not secure an election. Okay, so point two. Hillary Clinton is just the worst, isn't she? Seriously, Hillary Clinton, like, yo, if she didn't have that rigged, he would have totally taken it from her, because she's just that bad of a candidate. Like, like a lot of people, I think a angle that I haven't approached this from is that Hillary Clinton sucks. She really does. And so to have her, to run against her, I think would be an easier task than running against Joe Biden, who, despite all that, is far more likable. I mean, just in general, just far more likable than Hillary Clinton is. And there's this segment of the population who, feminist female, the women who, you know, like, you wanted your equality, we gave you your equality, you're in these positions of power, you have the right to vote, you can do all these great things, ladies, beautiful, fan-fucking-tastic. But the deal is that there comes a point where you gotta stop acting like, you know, a victim. Like, you know, like, oh my god, like, if you want that equality, then you should have the responsibility of owning the choices that you make. Straight up and down. You know, guys too, make absolutely no mistake. I'm not trying to be sexist here, but I am saying guys too, like, yeah, I mean, you gotta own your choices. You gotta own the calls that you make. But at the same time, I mean, I feel that through gender studies and grievance studies and women's studies, you know, all of these different lanes of academia, the Communist Party has been able to, you know, rebrand themselves under a different banner and say, yeah, you know, yeah, you are by default a victim. You know, and there's a lot of people who'd like to place that on me as well. One of the things I remember telling you guys about was the my time with Working Families Party. Those progressives over there, where we're at a conference that somebody paid for, and that entire conference gets stopped. Everything stops for the pronoun game. That's it. Hey, who are you and what are your pronouns? And it's just like, really? That we're stopping all it, and that was the moment right then and there. And this was like, I think this was like 2014, 2015. I was like, you know what? Done. Out. Can't, like, this isn't gonna work. It's just based off of that alone. They're like, you are completely willing to discard whatever mission it is that you have for something this fucking petty. Then nah, it's not gonna work. And basically, it didn't. So yeah, like, Bernie definitely, last go around, Bernie ran against Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, nah. Everybody looks good next to Hillary Clinton. Independent socialistics, just communist. I'd like to know what the black people who voted for Joe Biden are advocating for. If they're doing what Massa told them to do. I mean, what you're not recognizing is that all of these localities, because everybody has their eyes on the national stuff, these localities have their own little mini monarchies, places like, you know, like little pockets of power where, you know, shit, who we voting for, boss, you know, and that's just how it go. So yeah, Joe Biden got a lot of automatic voters, and many of them, yeah, are black women. Why? Because shit, we already have that socialistic, communistic type welfare state here in the United States. Guys, it is so weird for you guys not to recognize that. Since y'all supposedly threw your support behind him, what's he giving you in return? How will his policies benefit you? They're already working, darling. These folks are making $100,000 a year. They chilling. They good. They making bread. Their kids are making bread. The kids are they're able, like Congress just raised their own pay. It's amazing. Wow, huh? A pay raise? Would I take a pay? Donald Payne be like, yo, pay raise? Well, of course. I mean, I need that more. I need more cash, definitely. Without, oh man, easy. And please don't respond with policies he stole from Bernie. Thanks. Thanks, Bernie. There will never be another candidate like you again. You moved the entire conversation to a place of compassion and progress, and America will never be the same again. I am truly, utterly devastated. Why? Why? How could you not see this come? Ooh. Very good, Jamie. My dad just saw that Bernie suspended his campaign and said, it's okay, he started a movement. It doesn't end with him. Great. Okay, why do people hop online and start speaking for other people? I just don't get that shit. Like, well, this is something I heard. Doesn't end with him. Great leaders get knocked over and over again, and sometimes don't live to see their dreams come true, but the movement lives on. Thanks, Dad. I needed that. Okay, let's check her out right quick. Not too terrible. Not too terrible at all. A couple of strokes there. Bernie Fabian. I regret nothing. The donating, the volunteering, the everything. When all is said and done, I'll know I was on the right side. Twice. My sincere thanks to what Senator Bernie Sanders started. I hope it's not over. It is. It's done. It really is. Kaput. So, like him dropping out. We'll see what happens in 2024 as far as the national level goes. At the state level, no, you guys have made incredible gains at the state level. I mean, there's tons of elected politicians who are just completely lost in the TDS sauce right now. Thanks for everything, Bernie. Democrats have now lost my vote for the rest of my life. Tim Black again. Pete admired Bernie so much with very little prodding. Pete, along with Kamala, Amy, Beto, under Uncle Bloomberg, stabbed him in the back, followed by the kiss of death from his good friend E. Warren. No thanks, Westworld guy. We got this. I mean, Westworld guy, so apparently what, you think he's a robot? You're not wrong. But the deal is that, Tim Black, you're so lost in the sauce, man. Like you're just like everybody is just really butthurt about Bernie when this was easy to see coming. This was very easy to see coming because neocon, neo-lib, it really don't matter. The establishment is going to have its way, one way or the other. So, I don't even know how to put it, guys. I really don't. I do what I can at my level. Going, we'll see. I'm kind of irritated that this thing is because I had my plan. You guys know my plan. Get this legalization thing done, then get the hell out, you know? Now, this is so, even getting the legalization thing is completely, flipped on its head because of the whole situation that we have going on. So, my goodness. Let's see, anybody else? Let's look for a couple of baddies tweeting this. Okay, Connor. Thank you, Muses. All the other former Democratic nominees tweeting out their thanks and love to Bernie like they didn't work together to make him lose. LOL. Okay, definitely a few strokes. Let's see. Yeah, I'm being very sexist. Who's this? I stand with Tara. Oh my God. Oh, yikes. Crazy part is that in 2020, you can't really tell what this individual would go by. Like, seriously. It's like, okay, from a distance, yeah, but from up close with that chin, kind of look like, I'm no ordinary campaign. This is no ordinary movement. The spiritual and moral coming together. Cornel West. You guys know how I feel about Cornel. We truly are a movement who, as Bernie says, fight for those we don't know. And then why are you fighting for them? Fight for your family. Like, that's the thing. The Blues team has been so anti-family and been so quick to just rip, people apart that they have no other anchor. There's nothing else of, that you can anchor yourself to. My goodness. The legacy of Bernie Sanders will be one of waking up the masses, that simply voting decent is not enough. We should be striving for more, for better. Thanks to Bernie for inspiring millions. Thank you, Bernie. Oh my goodness. And that's just Tom Steyer. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to work for the Tom Steyer campaign? Get the fuck out of my face. Okay, so guys, yeah, I think this one's gone on long enough. There's still tweets. Tons of other tweets. It's just the most important thing today that is the anniversary of Bernie Grant's death. Bernie Grant Trust All right. So deal is, guys, this was always gonna happen, no matter what. You could see it easily due to how things shook out the last time. And as far as what I have to add is, yo, Hillary's just awful. And just basking in a lot of the, feelings of, my goodness, Bernie, it was the dream, man. How couldn't we get the dream, bro? The dream was never there. It really wasn't. It was an illusion. It was a stage play. But either ways, guys, I got a ton of content on its way out. I would actually have some human interaction yesterday, so I didn't get around to releasing videos, and I actually falsely released a video on BitChute that I'll be doing a upload on later today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I know I can be a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. I just really wanted to bask in this for a few moments, and I was right. Tis what it is. All the internet stuff. If you like the talk, so like this, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. I know I'm late to the game, but like I said, human interaction, man. What you like? Are you guys doing okay? Everybody fine? Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. Yeah, I got to get into my comments as well. I see that a lot of you guys have left some, so I'm definitely going to be dropping on in my comments really soon. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the hell out of you. And until the next one.